So I've been noticing a trend the last couple of years of movie studios using single scenes or parts of a scene to serve as movie trailers, rather than the traditional heavily edited montage of scenes with a tailor-made music track. In this video, I'd like to examine the types of movies that do this, as well as look at the possible reasons for doing so. American Sniper's marketing in 2014 relied on exactly such a trailer. In it, Bradley Cooper's character has to make the choice of whether or not to kill a child, charging at a military convoy with a grenade. The scene is intercut with flashes from his life back in America, and the trailer garnered high praise in social media, and the movie received the lucrative honor of being the highest-grossing movie in America that year. Let's list some benefits of structuring a trailer this way. The first and most obvious point is that you reveal less of the movie's plot. You avoid the thing many regular movie trailers do, namely revealing most of the story beats up to the climactic events that reveal the ending, making the movie-watching experience overall more predictable. Often at the movies, I've found myself waiting for a certain plot point or location that I remember from such trailers. And of course that happens with single-scene movie trailers as well, but to a much lesser extent. The second point is that you get a more accurate portrayal of how the movie will feel. If the scene isn't altered for the trailer, you can get a real sense of the directing and editing skills at work in the movie. This might not have been the case if it was made by an external trailer production company, of which there are over 30 in Hollywood alone. Now, if a trailer like this is a more accurate portrayal of the movie, you could also argue that it's also a more confident marketing strategy, letting everybody know that you believe that the quality of the scene from your movie will excite the audience enough to want to see the rest. Right now you're seeing the single-scene trailer for Black Mass, a gangster movie from 2015. Like we saw in the American Sniper trailer, and like we'll see again now, is many of these trailers aren't exactly completely unaltered, which I may have led you to believe up till now. Many intercut small glimpses of other scenes while keeping the audio from the original going in the background. This is to provide some context and weight to the scene that's being showcased. In this trailer, Johnny Depp's character has just coaxed a secret family recipe from the character played by David Harbour. Let's look at some of the editing I mentioned earlier.
I thought it was a family secret.
It's a recipe.
No. No. You said to me, this is a family secret. And you gave it up to me, boom. Just like that. You spilled the secret family recipe today. Maybe you spill a little something about me tomorrow. Hmm?
Look, I was just saying that...
You were just saying? Just saying gets people sent away. Just saying got me a 9-year stretch in Alcatraz. You understand? So, just saying.
As you can see, we are shown what Johnny Depp's character is capable of to raise the stakes of the scene that's being focused on in the trailer.
Look at his face.
Now that we've seen how a dramatic movie can be showcased in a single-scene trailer, let's look at and discuss the trailer for a movie of a different genre. In November 2015, Disney released the first trailer for their upcoming animated movie Zootopia. The trailer uses a standalone joke rather than a dramatic moment, spoiling arguably much less of the plot than the previous two trailers, since the joke has nothing to do with the overarching narrative. And I imagine this being the case for most one-scene trailers in this genre for exactly that reason. Cutting to other scenes in this case would just distract us from the joke, and the little context we need is provided in the first 10 seconds of the trailer anyway, which tells us she needs to run some license plates and that she's in a hurry. Which is too bad, because now she has to deal with a bunch of bureaucratic sloths who are, slow. Haha. To be fair, the joke really does work, not because of the simple premise, but rather because of the superb execution. I mean, look at that sloth laughing the slowest laugh ever.
Yes, very funny, very funny. Can we please just focus on the text?
Hey.
Wait.
Priscilla.
Oh, no!
Yes? Flash?
What do
No!
you call
A three-humped camel, pregnant! Okay, great, we got it! Please jump.
pumped?
Hurry! We gotta beat the rush hour in. It's night!
So the trailer spoils a joke scene lasting a bit over 2 minutes in the trailer. An enormous downside to this is how much less funny the joke is when you see it the second time round in the cinema, especially since it relies so heavily on its own sloth-like pace to deliver its humor, making it all the more boring the second time round. But that's only one scene early in the movie, and as long as you're happy both going in and coming out of the movie theater, the marketing department has done its job well. Now, let's look at a possible downside to the single-scene movie trailer. Let's imagine a world where knowing a bit of the plot is crucial to your decision of whether or not to go see it in the first place. Maybe seeing one good scene just isn't enough to convince you that the rest will be up to snuff. Now, I think that's a totally defensible position. Maybe you're just unable to get into the drama between anthropomorphic animals in an animated movie, no matter how good the jokes are. And if we're to take this devil's advocate thing even further, we could argue that knowing the plot, or at least parts of it, doesn't necessarily ruin the experience. I mean... What? Romeo and Juliet both die at the end? Well, what's the point of us even going to see it now? But seriously, the fact remains, having fewer expectations of a movie going in to see it the first time is, well, it's just better. That's why I salute single-scene movie trailers, because they leave all but a few potential surprises to the movie itself, dragging me all the more into the escapism that is cinema.